Marcus Aurelius says, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free from interruptions than your own soul. Retreat to consult your own soul, and then return to face what awaits you." Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor from 161 until 180 after Christ. He is considered the last of the 5 good emperors. During his time, he wrote a series of autobiographical writings known as meditations, in which he consistently advocated for the pursuit of tranquility. His meditations emphasized the importance of rising early and seizing the day. He also highlighted the significance of taking time to withdraw inwardly and find calm and peace. In this video, I will tell you about 4 different rules that Marcus Aurelius lived by, things that he done in the evening or the late afternoon, and how we can follow and adapt this in our modern lives. But before we start, I want you to consider yourself different from the majority, especially if you're also subscribed to the channel. Consider yourself as the 1% who is willing to watch these videos and take the rules not for granted, but for the sake of becoming the best version of yourself. Without further ado, let's hop into these 4 rules for a Stoic nighttime routine. Number 1. Eliminate external stimuli. Marcus Aurelius says, "It is in your power to withdraw into yourself whenever you desire." It is known that Marcus Aurelius used his evenings to disconnect. While he is particularly known for his philosophy, advising us to live each day as if it were the last, he also believed in setting aside time to find retreat within his own mind in order to renew himself. He did this as an effort to free himself from stress or negative feelings that we also have in our days. Nowadays we consistently face external stimuli, especially when we're interacting with people or technology. In order to meet the superficial demands of our modern lives, we overload ourselves and our days have become filled with things we have to do, as commitments, meetings, WhatsApps we have to answer, deadlines in school or at work, and all these other things. The thing is that we lose our freedom and peace of mind. And even though we strive to create a balance between work and personal life, it's inevitable that we return home feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and mostly stressed. For the most of us, our nighttime routine consists of catching up on social media, watching Netflix all the time, or attempting to respond to those last Snapchat messages or Instagram DMs. We need to reduce this stimuli and declutter our minds. Therefore, your nighttime routine should be time you dedicate to yourself. This likely means eliminating many of the evening activities that you're doing right now and replacing them with things that will truly help you to disconnect and focus on yourself. This can be things like reading or meditations or a breathing exercise, for example, as long as your bedtime routine is a pause of the busy world you're living in right now. Basically, it comes down to the fact that a truly relaxing nighttime routine needs to involve something that allows your mind to switch off. Number 2. Engage in physical exercise. Marcus Aurelius tells us, "It's a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable." Even though Marcus Aurelius lived nearly 2000 years ago, he understood the importance of physical exercise. He believed that a healthy mind cannot exist without a healthy body. The Stoics believed that even a simple exercise routine can teach us virtuous life skills, such as perseverance, self-improvement, discipline, overcoming challenge, and building self-confidence. They understood that it was more important to exercise for these self-mastery skills than for external approval, what most of us are seeking right now on social media and stuff. The Stoics already knew back then that striving for a perfect body just to show off almost never leads to true happiness. But it's definitely not easy, because often we avoid our exercises with excuses like, "I'm too tired, I have a big test tomorrow, I've worked all day, I'm so sore," or "It's raining outside so I can't go to the gym." Try not to use these simple excuses, because exercising holds incredible benefits for both the physical side but also the mental side of your body. But you also have to remember that you don't have to do like a hard gym session, because you can also go for a walk or go for a run, because any type of exercise releases the same hormones, and that's the most important thing. This will reduce your stress levels, improve your overall mood, and will also help you to fall asleep faster, leaving you feeling refreshed and ready for the next day. The third one, review your day. According to Marcus Aurelius, nothing has such power to broaden the mind as the ability to investigate systematically and truly all that comes under the observation in life. The Stoics believed that the 2 best moments for reflection were in the morning and at night. Preparing for the upcoming day by writing down your thoughts in a morning journal and reviewing the day that has passed. For example, Marcus wrote his meditations with the intention of reviewing his day and also his thoughts to achieve personal clarity. The Stoics emphasized the importance of being mindful of one's own actions and highlighted the significance of setting aside time at the end of each day to review what happened as a way to become more aware overall. So how can we incorporate this in our daily lives? You can recall and judge your own day through self-examination of your daily actions, the choices you've made this day. Review each moment of the day from the time you woke up to the present moment you're living in right now. What did you do well? What emotions did you feel during the experiences? And also which part of the day brought discomfort, for example? How can you learn from the mistakes you made? And what didn't you accomplish today? And so on. By becoming aware of these events, the next time you face a similar situation, you will immediately approach it with a greater mindfulness. And before we move on to the last one, and probably the most important one of them all, I want to thank all of you who are subscribed to the channel right now, because the last few weeks the community is getting bigger and bigger, and it's great to see that so many people take this personal development journey serious. But I also have to say that I saw that almost 70% of you isn't subscribed to the channel yet. It would mean the world to me that if you watch these videos, to press on that subscribe button, because it's the best cost-free way to support not only me and the channel, but also to get these videos out to more people who might need it. So let's go to the last Stoic rule that Marcus Aurelius applied in his nightly routine for a better and more fulfilled life, and that's contemplation of finality and preparing for the mornings. Leaving nothing on the table, leaving nothing undone, so you can rest satisfied. Marcus Aurelius says, in your actions, do not procrastinate. Marcus really strongly advocated the importance of waking up early every morning. He did this to establish a morning routine that maximized every living moment. A morning routine was crucial for Aurelius, but part of this morning routine started even before the day began, as he prepared for the next day the night before, to make waking up more easy. This could mean selecting your clothes, preparing your bag for work or school, or having a clear morning routine to follow. Think of it as a sort of checklist. A checklist of actions that you can go over, without having to use your brain to think about what to decide, as it was already decided the night before. Remember this, the more decisions you make throughout the day, the less effective they become. Save your headspace for making small decisions like what to wear in the morning, because not only is this beneficial for your health, but it will also make waking up a more pleasant experience. Preparing for the next day during your nighttime routine will not only assist you with your morning routine, but also reduce anxiety about the things that are awaiting you when you wake up. But all of these rules are hard to incorporate into your life if you don't have a positive mindset. So if you want to learn how to switch a negative mindset into a more positive one, so you can maximize this thing right here every single day, then you can click on this video right here.